Mbappé begins to suffer the pressure of zero at Real Madrid. It was the end of the game, and Mbappé heading down the locker room tunnel at a run, almost without greeting anyone, without saying goodbye to the Bernabeu, probably overwhelmed by a bad afternoon facing goal. The fourth in a row without seeing the net at home. Mbappé seems increasingly distressed about not starting in the Real Madrid shirt, although the club, Ancelotti, and the Bernabeu are supporting him and are not going to let him become discouraged. Mbappé did not score, but he played well. He participated in many plays. I am happy with his game, said Ancelotti after Madrid-Osasuna, aware that the French player is not having a good time. The forward's gestural language says it all. More and more desperate, with his head down, raising his arms when they can't find him or he can't dribble, demanding corner kicks from the referee when he can't find goals. Mbappé is overwhelmed by the sudden stoppage he has suffered, without scoring since he did so on October 19th against Celta. With 0 against Dortmund, Barca, Milan, and Osasuna, Mbappé is going through an unprecedented crisis. In Madrid, the alarms have not yet gone off and they protect him. In fact, the match against Osasuna was full of gestures of affection towards the French star. He was the last player to announce himself over the loudspeaker in the lineups, when it is always Vinicius. It was the image chosen by the club to start the match on social networks. The Bernabeu chanted his name when they noticed him low, and Ancelotti left him every minute on the field to find his goal, even placing him on the left so he could move in his preferred position. But not even for those. Things don't work out for him. The pressure from Madrid and the problem with France. The current context that he lives in. His country does not help him either. The storm that was unleashed by his trip to Sweden, the absence on the previous list, Deschamps' decision not to call him up now, and the judgment he maintains with PSG are not helping a player who arrived at Real Madrid after a very hard in the Parisian club, in which he was separated and in which he saw how they sent him to the bench for not renewing. All this context, together with the pressure from Madrid, means that Mbappé is not going through his best days in the white team. Kylian, they say, is perfectly adapted to the locker room and the city, but he is suffering on the field. First, because the goals don't come, and second, because the position does not help him. Mbappé suffocates at 9, while Vinicius enjoys starting on the left. The Brazilian, there is no doubt, is the leader of the team, not Mbappé. The Frenchman tries to find peace of mind surrounded by his family, who makes him see that it is a matter of time. Also, his teammates and Ancelotti. Brahim Diaz, one of his best friends in the locker room, is helping him in these difficult moments in which he is losing his smile. The French, like Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Mendy, are also on top of him, so that he does not fall into discouragement. Everyone agrees that it will be vital to win titles in May. So, what are your thoughts? Will Mbappé find the net again in Madrid?